in your psychological world is distinct from where you are in the material world. You can be dining at a most beautiful restaurant in the physical world and be in a very unpleasant place in your psychological world. No matter what you're offered to eat, you feel hateful inside. I fancy some of you do not quite see the difference between where you are in the psychological world and where you are in the physical world. You can even be the best dressed woman in the restaurant and yet feel frightfully jealous. All this work is about where you are in your psychological world. I know you have heard this many times, but I think it is very difficult to grasp that one is in an outer world perceived by the senses and an inner world which is called the psychological world of your states. It is necessary for us to begin to relate ourselves to our inner world through self-observation. Self-observation is to make us see where we are internally in our psychological world. Suppose you observe you're in a very bad negative state, although you are surrounded by external luxury. Will you be happy with these external luxuries? Why not? Because you're in a very bad place in yourself. And do not think that I am exaggerating when I say that we all tend to be in a very bad inner place in our psychological world. Let us suppose that you are driving a car. You can turn two ways, down this road or down that road. Now suppose you take a wrong turning and come to a low-class place and get out and have a meal amongst evil people. You know from your experience of life that you ought to leave this place. Be careful that when you come out of the restaurant your car has not been stolen. Now take this physical car and apply it to the psychological world. Suppose you have your car stolen through not having kept an eye on it, which means noticing where you are going. Then you might find that you're in a very bad state for a long time, and if you have any sensibility towards the work yourself, you will wonder what has happened and feel lost. What has happened? You have gone and done in the psychological world exactly what corresponds to losing your car in the physical world.